Hey, Joe Banga. Welcome to Parental Vision podcast. Thank you so much for sitting down with me today.
What's up, man? Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. We wouldn't have it any other way. How you doing today?
All right, cool, and maintaining.
Maintaining. Well, obviously you're here because you're a father.
Definitely.
So tell me a little bit about your child, your children.
Not only one.
Just one?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, Julian. Shout out to my baby boy, Juju.
Shout
That's
out
my
to
boy.
Juju.
That's my heart. 8 years old.
Oh.
And, yeah.
What was that like when you first initially found out you were going to become a father?
It was scary. I didn't know what to prepare for. I didn't know what to do, how to strategize it. It's kind of like, it's no book for being a father. You just got to, step up to the plate and do what it do.
Right. So how old were you when you became a father?
I'm 28.
Oh, okay. So you were
Fairly late, thank God. I didn't want to have it too young, but yeah, 28 years old. It was a good age to have them. I didn't want to be too old with a kid too, so.
Mm-hmm. And how did you find out?
I was actually at work.
Okay.
I got a phone call, and the test was positive for pregnancy and all that. So, I had to, after I got that phone call, your mood kind of switches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything kind of just alters. So I had to just adjust myself and accept reality and just be prepared for whatever come.
Okay. And in what ways did you initially start getting ready once he arrived? Or before he arrived, actually?
Just knowing that I got somebody else to take care of, somebody else to be responsible for, not just myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just start being more precautious on what I do, how I move, how I start moving, like who I kept around me that wasn't no good, and just defiltering people and just making sure I got all my ducks in a row before my child come.
Oh, so becoming a father made you change your perception about people, your outlook on
everything,
people.
Life.
Wow.
He changed my life. He changed my world. But it was for the better though.
Absolutely.
Definitely for the better.
In what ways do you feel like your son saved you? Do you feel like he saved you from anything?
He definitely saved me. He just made me go harder. He made me see things for what it really. He made me see things for what they really were. He made me see people for who they really are, who's really for me, and he just made me strive for more success. I'm saying go harder for what I'm doing, believe in my dreams, just start believing in myself more rather than just being lenient and working at 9 to 5 and just being straight with that safety pillow. You get what I'm saying? He made me jump out that nest and become a man.
That's beautiful. So you mentioned jump out the nest as far as the 9 to 5 aspect. You don't do the 9 to 5 aspect anymore?
No, not no more. We doing our own business now. I got my own clothing line, 1990 something. Thank you to God that it's successful and it's doing what it's doing now. Thank you to all my supporters and all the people that really follow with me and know what I've been through and then just support what I got going on.
That's beautiful. Congratulations.
Nah, thank you very much, man. It's
Absolutely.
been a hard road, but we here.
Absolutely. Of course, nothing ever comes easy, but when it does come, it's rewarding in the end, right?
Nah, definitely, man. I noticed that everything that comes easy, we kind of don't appreciate. So
Absolutely.
It's like, I rather just take that long road and appreciate it more.
In the end.
At the end, yeah,
I love
facts.
that. What's your son like, though? Like, how was he growing up from birth to this point at 8 years old? Is he like you? Is he like his mom?
Similarities of both, but more like me. He's very sarcastic, smart mouth, very knowledgeable. Like he grabs on things fast. He's like a sponge, so you got to watch what you say around him, watch what you do around him, watch how you move, because they all soak that up, and they want to be like you too. At the end of the day, I'm kind of like a superhero to him because I make everything happen for him, and he thankful to God too as well. He don't need for nothing. He don't need from nobody, and I make sure that. And my son is always straight and secure.
That's beautiful.
But he's definitely he's definitely a character. I know he's gonna be somebody when he get older though. For a fact.
Absolutely, he's gonna be like you. Or
hopefully. I try to. I brought him to a couple photo shoots. Brought him to a couple of my business ventures and all that. And hopefully he takes what he takes from it and puts it into his own I'm saying, life and what he got going on. But currently, right now, he's big into football.
Oh, good.
You know, he's big into the gaming world, like all the kids, the
Yeah.
Roblox, the Fortnites, and all
Yeah.
that. And yeah, Roblox and Fortnite, y'all owe me a check too. We've been spending a lot
A
of
lot of
money,
money.
a lot of money on these cards. Shout out to all my friends and all that Christmas gifts and all that. The whole family, they stay buying them cards and V-Bucks and whatever the case may be.
Oh wait, so you don't put your credit card in his iPad?
It's already in there.
Oh my goodness! And what's that? My daughter got me a couple
But he
times.
know better. He know better.
He
than that.
does?
He know better. He know daddy don't play.
He
One
must have
thing-
to talk to Dakota then.
I'm the bad cop.
You are?
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
I'm the bad cop, but he also got me wrapped around his finger too. So it's like I'm both.
That's
We're going to
beautiful.
cut it 50-50 because at the end of the day, daddy don't play that.
That's beautiful. Okay, so my next question is, what are some of your disciplinary actions that you take when he does something wrong?
I try to just really just sit him down and talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
I never put my hands on my son.
No.
Yeah, like it's been like probably like once or twice. Like it's very rare. I let things snowball. That snowball effect before I sit down here and put my hands on him.
Yeah.
And I keep telling him like, yo, you know what you're doing. The next time it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once again, he got me wrapped around his finger, so I give him a lot of chances. But I also make sure he's respectful as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to have him try to disrespect me and talk to me any type of way.
That's true.
We're not having that.
How do you draw the line and differentiate? Like, I'm your father. I could be your friend, but I'm your father.
He knows when I give him that look, that little side eye, and you know, we give him that little side eye, and
Like, tread lightly.
like, pop, cut it out.
And what would be an absolute deal breaker for you? Like, for me, mine is lying. You lie, you're done, you're grounded. I don't even want to talk about it.
Lying and just stealing.
Yeah.
Those are the two biggies with me. Don't ever lie. Don't ever lie to me. Don't ever steal from me. Or don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And that goes for everybody.
everybody. That's just little to big. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Universal.
Pause. Yeah, universal. Like, don't do that. Because you don't got to steal for nothing and you don't got to lie for nothing. Because daddy make sure you good.
Absolutely, regardless. True.
And mama make sure you good second time around all the time.
Absolutely.
So,
What's your relationship like with his mom? Do you guys co-parent or?
great.
Yeah.
Great.
What, has it always been great?
Always been great. She's a great parent. We're there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just great. She's a great woman, phenomenal woman. Take care of what she got to handle, and you know what I'm saying? Like, she's very forefront for the parenthood and the whole co-parenting. However, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? She's always there.
That's beautiful that you actually give her flowers and her accolades. I
Always.
love that.
And she's always going to be well taken care of. She has my son. Why not? Like, you have to make sure. If she's not good, your child is not good.
Elaborate on that a little, because I feel like in our generation nowadays, men feel like that's her. That don't got nothing to do with me. And I think,
I mean,
what
that's
you
to a
just said-
certain extent.
Uh-huh.
Like, if I'm with you, you're taken care of. If I'm not with you, and I understand the partner that you're with, then you still got to be taken care of. Because no matter what, you can't do your job as a mother to my child if you're not taken care of. And it's not me paying your bills every month.
Right.
It's not me doing the most or whatever. It's just me doing the bare necessities for you to be able to deal with my son. You get what I'm saying? Like, make sure he has the clothing on his back. Make sure he gets picked up from school. Make sure he gets go to his doctor's appointments. Make sure he gets, you know what I'm saying, like his outside time, whatever we got to do to make him happy and to make him not feel whatever I felt as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Let's dive into that a little bit. What was your upbringing like?
My upbringing was very good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even lie. Like, it was a very good upbringing. You know what I'm saying? We had a little bit of struggle like everybody household. Single parent, single mother.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Father was an addict. So I salute my mother, you know what I'm saying, for being there for 3 boys and raising us into men and who we become now.
Wow. And how did that affect you, not having your father around for you and your brothers?
It affected me a lot because it made me go into places where I never thought I would be or go to, as far as for like The streets.
Mm.
I would have never dug into the streets if I had a father figure. I had a stepfather,
Mm-hmm.
but I never had my biological father was never there. So it's like if I would have had him more in my life, I don't think I would have been the man I am today. But it's kind of like a gift and a curse
Well
with
said.
it. So
Well said. I like that. And how is your parenting style different or the same from how your mom raised you and how you raised your son?
as far as for my parenting style, I feel like it's more lenient.
Mm-hmm.
It's more caring, more nurturing, more just more caring and more nurturing as far as for that point. I feel like my mother had a lot going on as a single parent.
Mm-hmm.
So she did all the nurturing she can. I'm not saying she ain't nurture us or she ain't love us.
Yeah.
That's not the fact, but you got 3 boys in the house,
Yeah.
not just one. You get what I'm saying? So it takes a lot to, especially you got 3 different personalities, 3 different men. Well, we're growing into men. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot for a single woman to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What were some of the challenges you faced growing up as a child?
Some of the challenges I faced growing up, really, it was just really like finding myself. I was always an antisocial kid. My mother was like, yo, why you always by yourself? Why you always, like even in the complex where we used to live at, like projects, wherever, I was always like playing by myself. Like, well, you always over there by yourself. Like, I was a real antisocial kid. I never really liked being around a lot of people.
How come?
I just got a lot of anxiety, like trust issues, anxiety, just a bunch of, a bunch of, I don't know what it was really. It's just a bunch of anxiety and a bunch of stuff I had going on.
Oh,
Probably mentally and stuff.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I get it. Tell me about your siblings. Are you close with your brothers?
Not really, because they didn't really choose the path I chose. Like, once again, like I was always like the black goat of the family. Like I was always the black goat of the family. Like my mother really never thought I'd be nothing but, you know what I'm saying, somebody that was just addicted to the street life and to things that I like. Like the things that I like, she didn't really like or wasn't really condoning. You get what I'm saying? And that, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't blame her for that. But my other brothers, one was in the military, one was a veterinarian.
Oh.
So, they went to school, they had goals. You know what I'm saying? My mother was more bigging up them than me. You get what I'm saying? Because I was always, she'll always wonder where all these scooters coming from, where all these dirt bikes coming from, where the new Jordans coming from, where the money coming from. You staying out weeks at a time. You calling me to stay home. Like my mother was calling me to stay home.
What?
Yeah, like so.
Wow. And how did that make you feel with her praising your brothers and not so much you?
It kind of made me feel some type of way because I felt like it was never really support on my end. Even though she always held me down, like no matter what, right or wrong, my mother always held me down. Like she always made sure, like she got me into her job, and she always made sure I was good. You get what I'm saying? She always made sure that I had shelter, food, as well as my grandparents. Shout out to them. She always made sure I was good, but it was like, okay, you're good, but I'm not supporting that other
stuff
you got going on or what you doing. Like I know what's up. Like I've been through that road already. So and I done know people that been through that road already. You're not about to do that in my household, or you're not about to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not going down over here. So I respect her for keeping that foot down. But it was always like, like I was always the black goat, and my brothers was always, like military,
the sheep,
the golden childs. Like, so I had to work extra hard to get where I'm at.
Understood. What were some of the ways that your mom used to discipline you and your brothers growing up?
Definitely, if I could cuss, whoop that ass. Definitely was that. You in the Puerto Rican household is definitely
for sure.
You got whooped with everything, wiffle bats, extension cords,
Wiffle bats.
everything. I'm trying to tell you, like we grew up in, you know what I'm saying, like the projects, then from the north end to the south end. So We definitely got our ass whooped a lot.
Mm.
So, but that could only discipline you but so much. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
you
of
could only,
course.
before you get used to it.
Yes, you become immune to it.
Yeah. So it's like, but we definitely had that. Mm, that was pretty much about it. You know what I'm saying? She had 3 boys, so she had a lot going on.
Mm.
So, and I don't blame her because she had a lot going on, but I respect her for what she did and how she went about doing things.
And never walking away.
Yeah, she never walked away from my life. To this day, like, my mother, that's my heart. So it's like, you feel me?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so she always in tune with me, always call me, check up on me, make sure I'm good health wise. And just having a mother in general, I'm saying a lot of people take that for granted.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just cherish her.
Was there ever a point in time when you took your mom for granted?
A lot of times. A lot of times I took my mom for granted and what she did for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I could always go back to mommy. You know what I'm saying? Until I had my son and had to step up and be a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
And not, you know what I'm saying? It felt good not to call my mom for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It felt good to just go over there and, Ma, I don't need nothing. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Ma,
like,
what you need?
Ma, if you cooking, yeah, I could take a plate, but I don't need nothing. I
Yeah.
don't need no money. I don't need you to help me with nothing. Like, you feel me? Let me help you with something.
That's
So,
beautiful.
yeah.
I bet she's proud of you now, though.
Nah, she's definitely proud of me. She definitely has been more supportive to what I got going on. You know, at the beginning, it's a rough start. People don't really believe in you because they don't see what's going on. They don't see as many people gravitating towards your dreams or what you got going on. So it's kind of hard to believe. It's kind of hard to you know what I mean, like, make them just think like this is a career or a job or something you could get paid from. But when they start seeing that and they start coming to their senses and really start seeing that I'm doing things for the community as well, like, they were like, they start being all for it.
Absolutely. Your father, you mentioned him earlier, and you said he was a struggling addict or is a struggling addict. Have you ever seen him since he left your life, or not so much?
Yeah, it's been on and off. Like, it's been on and off. I've been seeing him when he was in Norwich. I tried it a couple times, but it just brings back too much memories. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to touch on that, and I don't know. I feel like every time I'm around him or get around him, it's always anger. As far as for mine, I don't know how his end. His end, he's accepting. I just can't get over the fact of what you did or put me through. You get what I'm saying? That's something I gotta still fight to get over with. So, but other than that, I'm saying I would like to eventually, you know what I'm saying, come to an agreement, come to an understanding, and just, you know what I'm saying, move forward with it. But it's me. I ain't gonna lie.
You believe in forgiveness?
I do, but you can never forget. And then when it's so much you can't forget,
Yeah, it's true.
It's hard to forgive. Like,
That's true.
it's too much. Like, 1 or 2 things I bet I could whatever, but it's a lot that I gotta forgive. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot you put not me through, my mother through, my brother through. So it's just a lot in general. So it's a heavy topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. What are some of your biggest fears about being a parent in today's world? Like, for me, mine would be the school shootings and bullying and things like that. How do you feel about your son going to school?
I feel like my son is actually in a great school right now. We fought for that.
Okay.
Shout out to his mother for fighting for that as well. Like, he's in a great schooling system. I mean, as far as for this generation, it's definitely scary with how fast things are moving, as far as for what they're learning and as far as for what they're doing, and at the ages they're doing stuff now, it feel like everything is just moving too fast. And that's what I'm scared with, but I'm just mostly scared of him turning out or going through what I went through. As far as for me hustling, being out in these streets, like, don't get me wrong, what I went through made me who I am today, but I would never want my son to go through what I went through.
That's
or
true.
I didn't really even need for nothing, but it was like, it was more of a want than a necessity.
Yeah.
On my end. You get what I'm saying? So.
And to ensure that he doesn't go down that path, At that point, I want to say teenage years. Let's fast forward a little bit. What are some of the ways and the mechanisms you can say or do to ensure he doesn't go down that same path?
Tell him what I've been through, what I've been going through. He sees me like working, grinding. He's at different events where I'm at. I'm saying if I got to bring him along with me, he's very observant. So I just try to instill as much as I can in him before anybody instills something in him. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be the first one before anybody else gets to my son's ears.
Oh, so you believe honesty is the best policy with
Always.
your kids?
And my son is, that's my son's problem. My son is very honest and very blunt, and he's very sarcastic. So it's like sometimes I gotta be like, Pop, you can't be so rude. Like, you can't say that. It's certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things you gotta cut the minimum, and you can't really say. Like, you gotta. I'm a Cancer, so I care about people's feelings.
Me
so
too.
Like, it's certain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you what it is, but it's like I tell you what it is in a nice way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's our problem.
Like, and I don't want to. He's just straightforward. He'll just tell you, nah, your eyebrows is crooked.
What's his sign?
Huh? He's a Taurus.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's very blunt, like, but I love him for that. But I not hate him for that at the same time, but kind of like, Pop, chill, like. Or I get in the car, went home after an event, be like, yo, bro, you're not supposed to say things like that. Like, you too open, you too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And what's his response like when you say that?
He gets it, but then it's like, oh wow, he's a kid.
I already said it.
Yeah, like, you get what I'm saying? He's a kid, so it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's sometimes I just crack up though. I just gotta laugh. Sometimes you just need that laugh, like, yo, bro, like, this kid is really like my twin.
Yeah.
Cause he be doing some things that aggravate me, and it's like I would have did the same thing. So it's like you can't really be a hypocrite about it.
Yeah.
But you can be because you're the parent. So it's like, damn, bro, come on, like, I'm trying to.
Do you think that experience is the best teacher when raising kids, or do you think that we can prevent them from certain things if we talk more to our children?
We could definitely prevent them if we would just be more open and honest to them instead of just hiding things from them. I don't really like to hide things from my son.
Okay.
I really like to let him know what it is. Like, I don't really like to be hiding stuff or, nah, this is what it is. This is what you get out of that or doing that. You know what I'm saying? I like to, because mind you, the kids are being raised so fast now.
Yeah.
So I'd rather tell you before I'd rather have a stranger tell you what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I just don't get the point of a stranger letting you know what it is before your parents.
That's true.
Do.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Well.
Even though, he go to school and they're gonna teach him certain stuff or whatever. But I'm also going to adjust that when he comes to me and he tries to talk that.
That's good. Absolutely. Do you feel like social media nowadays impact children's lives more than the actual parents?
Definitely do.
Yeah.
Definitely do. My son's he likes watching people play YouTube video games, and it's just this whole internet, just the internet period has a whole input and effect on how your children move, how your children think, how your children speak, like, and you gotta kind of separate them and kind of cut that time off. That's what I'm trying to do too with my son, is cut that.
How you do
tablet time off, cut that. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them more like, okay, so I do music, so I'll get them into the studio with me.
Okay.
It'll be no smoking. I'll probably have my little bottle there, whatever case may be. No smoking, respect to my son. And I'll have him in there because he loves music as well. And I'll have him chime in there with me with the studio. And, you know what I'm saying? Just fall back and hear daddy record or whatever the case may be. Or whenever I got a photo shoot, shout out to my boy Fluff. Whenever I got a photo shoot, you know what I'm saying, I tend to bring him along to the studio so he could see the environment, read the environment. We all joke around with him. We might order a pizza. You know what I'm saying? We make it fun for the kids as well.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's work, but we're gonna make it fun and we're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? We just gotta move with the times, but don't be so aggressive with the approach.
I like that.
Yeah, because that aggressiveness with the approach kind of steers them away.
Yeah, definitely.
You get what I'm saying? So, and it kind of, I want me to be your trust buddy. I want me to be your go-to. Like, if you got something to tell me something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll tell you what it is. Like, without, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to look at me as, just being mad negative and just about to go punish you and No. Let me know what it is. We're going to figure it out together. I could give you my best advice. You still going to do what you want to do. Kids got their own mind. Everybody has their own mind.
True.
They're going to take whatever advice you give them, no matter how old you are, what the difference is.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take whatever advice you give them if they choose to take it and apply it to their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It's just you got to roll with the punches. As far as for being a parent, ain't really no strategy guide or ain't no book to this.
That's true. Absolutely. I wish it was sometimes, but I like my parenting style.
Yeah, I like it though. Keep it funky though. Keep it
keep you on your toes.
Yeah, keep it how you call spontaneous.
Yeah.
Like different things happen at different moments. You start to adapt, and then you could relate to your friends that got kids or your friends that's just had a kid. You could kind of school them through it, and you know, all that.
That's
all that good stuff.
Did you seek any advice when you first were about to become a father? Did you have like examples of I'm talking about like your friendship circle and things like that?
Kind of, sort of. Mm-hmm. They never thought I was really about to be a father.
Did you want kids?
At the beginning, no. I'll be honest. But then my son came and he was a blessing, bro. I wouldn't exchange him for the world. That's my heart. That's like he got me wrapped around his finger, but he know what's up though. Like,
does he though?
He do know what's up. Stop playing. Juju know what's up. So it's like, that's my baby though. Beautiful. But he definitely, I wouldn't have it no other way. Because he definitely made me go harder with the business. Now it's like, nah. Not before it was like, oh, I got to make some money. Now it's like, nah. Now I got to make some money.
Yeah.
And ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about this. I got to go get that.
We got these little people depending on us.
My rich broke best friend.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
they really are. Yeah,
broke best friend. He want everything. He called me for everything. He want a car. He into football cars now, so now he want football cars, everything, all this.
Oh my goodness!
So it's like, so
now I gotta make some more money.
Yeah, get him football cars, Fortnite, V-Bucks, everything like. But it's definitely I definitely spoil him because I didn't have that as a kid from my father. So it's like that's where that comes from. Like, you know, I spoil him as a parent regardless, but just for me being as a father and just me being present and just for him knowing that he don't need from another man, that's the biggest thing for me. Like, even if, you know what I'm saying, like anything was to happen in the future, long run, whatever, stepfather, whatever, you don't need nothing from no other man but me. I got you. Daddy got you. That's it.
I love that.
Nothing from nobody.
What are some of the morals that you instill and principles that you instill in your son?
Stand on business. Always be truthful. Yeah. Always be honest. Always stand up for yourself, your integrity, your pride. Like, make sure you stand for something, but make sure it's everything is the right way. Like, we got to do things the right way. A lot of people be trying to finesse people. A lot of people be evil. A lot of people be having hidden agendas.
Yes.
It's a lot of cruelty and it's a lot of weirdo stuff going on. Just make sure you solid and you genuine within yourself.
Right. And
you moving for your purpose and for a better cause. And make sure you always do for your people, because it's like people always want people to do for them, but they don't never do for the people, like for the culture, for the community. Like, I got the tour. I got the clothing line and everything. So we do. For the last 2 years, you know, I've been kind of like on the low with it because I've been dealing with a lot of things. But you know, we usually do toy drives. We do turkey drives.
That's nice.
Shout out to Never Too Much Cake. Shout out to Kiss the Sky Exotics. Shout out to everybody that participated in a couple of joints that we already did. Just a bunch of stuff for the communities. It's as far as for where I grew up at, Hartford, Connecticut. That's always been my staple. That's always been my forefront. It's my city, and to kind of like take care of my people. I can't take care of everybody, but I could do what I can to make somewhat of a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm sure the community appreciates it.
Nah, definitely. So I teamed up with a couple of good fellas as well. So, you know, we all try to. That's one thing I try to bring to my city as well that we lack, is kind of like unity. I feel like it's like a Royal Rumble where I'm from. Everybody want to be top dog. Everybody want to do this. Everybody want to do that. That's cool. I'm not knocking nobody. Do what you do, but if we together, we better together as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Rather than dividing and tearing each other apart.
Mm-hmm. I love
Yeah.
that. I like that a lot. So I want to dive back into really quickly. How is your son's mother parenting style different from yours? Because you said you're bad cop. So what makes her good cop?
She's the good cop. She always babies him. Babies him.
That's it. Babies them.
Babies him. Everything is pie. Everything is baby pie. Everything he gets away with murder over on that side.
So no punishments. Barely.
It's punishments. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she has her breaking points. But as far as for me, I get straight to the point. We're not doing that. And she knows. She be like, he pays more attention to you, or he does this because you said this. Yes. Yeah. I'm not playing that.
Do y'all ever clash? Like, mommy said yes, but daddy said no. Who wins the battle?
Daddy kind of wins it more because I really never go against the grain. I never really go against what she says.
Okay.
So when I do go against what she says, it's kind of like, okay, daddy said it, so you got it right now, feel me? So I might give him 30 minutes extra on the tablet or an hour extra on the tablet, depending on how the day go, depending on the day with the school, whatever. So, it's just certain things that I might just let him slide with. Mm-hmm. That she want to, go to sleep. Nah, go ahead. You can have 30 minutes on the tablet.
So you're a really good cop based on what you said just now. In hindsight.
Semi, you get what I'm saying? It's just semi, but it's just sometimes I have to instill that when he gets loud with mama, or when he starts to talk crazy.
Feel himself a little bit.
Like, nah, hold on, slow your roll, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we there with it. Slow your roll, Jack. We're not doing that.
How is he in school?
He's great in school, actually.
Yeah.
It's crazy because he's a different character in school. In school, he's all for it. He doesn't
likes
really.
School?
Yeah, it's a headache waking him up.
Oh, always.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Besides that, though, he actually likes it, and I'm thankful that he do like it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he don't like it. He don't. I ain't really like going to school, so it's like I see me in him, so it's like some things be contradicting. I don't want to be too much of a hypocrite. And you get what I'm saying? But for the most part, he's a good kid, man. I'm actually blessed with him. He's not really an issue or a problem.
Yeah. What are some of the highs and lows to parenting, in your opinion?
The highs is just seeing him smile and just seeing him not need. The lows would be, not giving them everything they want. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's sort of like a gift and a curse as well, because I don't want to give them everything, and they got to learn how to appreciate and earn things.
Right.
That's what this generation don't learn. Like, everything you got to earn. Like, people just like instant gratification and everything to be at their fingertips, rather than you earn it and you really like work for it and you really start appreciating what you got. Like, people in this generation don't appreciate what they got.
They don't.
So it's like, that's what I try to instill in them too. Like, just appreciate and just, you gonna earn this.
Yeah.
Them Jordans, whatever you got, you gonna earn that. Right now, you get into that age where you able to understand now. So when you get into that, it's gonna be harder for you to get them J's that you want.
How does he respond to that when you say you got to earn that? Because some kids are like, but I mean,
he responds to it how you gonna respond to it. Sometimes it might be good, sometimes it might be like, whatever, dad, or whatever the case may be. But on my end, you gonna earn that. I had to earn everything I got. So
I'm gonna teach you the same way.
Yeah, you ain't got to see what daddy's struggling to get you them J's, or what daddy had to do to get you that North Face coat and get you these baseball cards for whatever you into. Daddy gonna make sure you straight. Just make sure you do what you got to do.
Absolutely. When you first became a parent, what were some of the financial challenges you struggled with, if any at all?
It was, God bless my situation and what I got going on. It's like, it's never really been no financial situation. Shout out to both of the grandparents on both ends. Like, we all hold this down as a family. We are a family. So we all contribute to my son's life and make sure he has everything he needs to keep moving forward and being great. We don't really got no financial humps as of the moment. You know what I'm saying? So
God is good.
God is good all the time.
Absolutely. What are some of the mistakes that you feel you made as a parent that you wish you could correct if you could?
To be honest, there ain't no mistakes as a parent. It's like this, and like once again, I start from the forefront. There is no strategy guide. There is no book to being a parent. You gotta wing it every day, and you just gotta make sure that you made the best decision that day for your child. It ain't no book to this. Like every day is something different.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I could wake up today, God forbid, and something go left.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's you gotta just roll with the punches, just like life. How life be lifing.
Mm-hmm.
Your son or your daughter gonna be daughtering, and your son gonna be sonning.
That's right.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's do some hypotheticals. Your son as a teenager, if he has a girlfriend and you don't particularly care for the woman that he chose, would you tell him or would you just not say anything?
I mean, I'm not with it, so he got to deal with it. That ain't me. As long as he's happy, that's all that matters. You get what I'm saying? I only got to deal with her for a certain amount of time.
Really?
And as long as she making sure that my son is well taken care of as well, then on her end, and making sure she delivers her duties, then we straight.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. What if she just wasn't a good fit for him? He just has to figure that out.
Yeah, then I mean, if he's in love, you can't really tell somebody nothing that's in love. They're gonna have to bump their head a couple times, because I'm gonna still tell them what it is. But at the end of the day, it's like you gonna have to figure out life. You gonna have to figure out love.
True.
You gonna have to figure out all that. So it's like that's what's gonna make you become you. That's what's gonna make you become your person. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just here just in case you fall on them ropes. I'm here to push you back in the ring. You feel me?
I love that. So if he was to deal with his first heartbreak, how would you help him cope with that?
I could just tell him how I went through with mine, and how I dealt with my past encounters, and just hope he takes some advice from that.
Absolutely.
That's just basically it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could tell him how these females is all the time, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, we growing in a different era. These eras are changing, like,
drastically.
They're not growing how we growing, how I grew up, how the times were, and it's just a big difference.
It definitely
but
is.
Best believe we going to adapt, and we going to make sure we on track. You feel me?
I like that. I like that a lot. How important do you think therapy is for men to seek?
Once again, I can't be a hypocrite. I had like 2 sessions of therapy and I quit.
Yeah.
Therapy is very helpful. For them 2 sessions, I did release a lot. I did feel myself coming out them therapy sessions lighter. But I just can't have, I don't know, it's probably just a me thing. I just can't have someone tell me what I got going on wrong when I already know what's going on wrong. Like,
okay.
But they definitely helped me dig to like the core of things. That's a pro, and that's something that I could take from that. You know what I'm saying? They definitely helped me reach to the core of things and see why I was feeling certain types of ways.
What made you want to do the 2 sessions to begin with? Like, what was like the moment, like, I need to go to therapy?
I went through a lot of traumatic experiences, shootings, stabbings, a lot of stuff. So it's like, that kind of made me, my mother actually was like, yo, why don't you go to therapy, see how it do? And because I was in a very dark space for like a couple months. And I really needed that. And I felt like it did help for them 2 sessions. But then after them 2 sessions, I was like, I'm out of here. Because it kind of got me to the core of things. It kind of got me like feeling some type of ways when I left them things. But it definitely made me feel like some weight was released. So I'm thankful for that. But other than that, I just kept it moving.
You think you'll ever go back to revisit it, or you think you're just good?
I want to. It was definitely
okay.
I learned that releasing is good. Any form of releasing, whether it's crying, whether it's yelling in a room by yourself, any form of release is just good for your body, for your soul, for your energy, for how you deal with your next altercation or your next business adventure, or however you deal with it. It's just, release is good, because if you keep balling all that stuff in is just gonna release on the bad. I'm saying it might release at the wrong time,
Mm.
wrong person. You ain't even mean to do that. So it's always good to release. That's what therapy has taught me. I'm not telling nobody not to go to therapy. I believe it was helpful for me to dig deep into my core problems. And yeah.
Okay. Do you consider yourself an affectionate father? Do you think it's important to show your kids affection?
Hell yeah. I didn't have that affection or that. I think that's what I missed. Was the affection and the love for my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a stepfather for a short, you know what I'm saying, kind of a period of time. And
What was he like?
He was very influential, a great person. He definitely taught me a lot of things. I actually do the music, so if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing the music. So for an example, I went to the studio sessions with him
Okay.
all the time and absorb all that. And you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm doing with my son,
Yeah.
I kind of did what he did for me
Mm.
in a sense, because he made me like the music. He made me go into that field.
Yeah.
So now when I'm in the studio, I bring my son to the studio with me sometimes in case Daddy, I want to come. He wanted to come here right now. He wanted to come for this. He wanted to come for this right now.
You should have brought him.
You know, but it's like
It's a school night.
Yeah, it's school night. You know what I'm saying? Certain time frames. So it's like, but definitely got him a try. That was definitely instilled for me from my stepfather, and I definitely respect him for that. I don't think I would be where I would be without him.
Wow.
Which is my stepfather, and that's the first time I actually admitted that. Like,
Beautiful.
yeah, because he definitely introduced me to the whole music world. Without him, I wouldn't even be doing the music or being an artist. Period.
Wow.
So he brought me into the whole world of music. He seen me. I was watching him doing grown-up music. Like I was a little kid just watching just grown-ups, like literally grown men, women, just in here, studio time, chopping it up, doing sessions, and just absorbing that and realizing that this is what I wanted to do. So if it wasn't for him, I don't even think I'd be making the clothes. So if it wasn't for him, it'd be a lot of stuff that I wouldn't be doing.
So he planted seeds and you watered them.
He definitely planted seeds.
That's beautiful.
And he got a bag coming to him from when this do manifests bigger than me. Or when it do grow bigger than me. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have contact or a relationship with him now?
Nah, there's no contact, no relationship. It's memories. It's just good memories with him. Good memories, and I never forget who've done for me.
Yeah.
Who influenced me. And who played a major part in my life when I didn't have that figure. So
we give credit where it's due.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
At all times.
That's beautiful. So tell me, why a clothing line?
To be honest, I don't even know. I was a music artist. I go by the name of Joe Banga.
Yeah.
I release music mixtapes, and I just wanted a shirt to go along with my mixtape.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Just to go along with my mixtape and just to sell, just for whatever. And it ended up being bigger than what it was, and a light bulb blinked inside my head, and I realized that I got something good going on here, and I should keep going along with it. It was a hassle. It's still stressful. I'm still trial and error periods, and then you know what I'm saying, like moving forward with it with any other field or any other craft or any other dream you got going on. But it worked for me, and here we are today. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice. Kudos to you for it.
Thank you very much.
It's gonna go far because you seem like you're pretty much really determined. Like this is it.
It's up.
Yeah.
It's up. I salute anybody that's in the field that I'm in.
Yeah.
But it's up. We don't come for play. I don't play around. I stand on business. It's up wherever I'm at. And yeah, everything is quality and up to par with everything.
That's good. So you make t-shirts, sweatsuits, like
everything. It's a lifestyle. T-shirts, sweatshirts, beanies, cups. What else we done? Wrapping paper, everything. We done everything.
Okay. And where can they find you at?
You can find me at 1990 something, 1990 underscore something, or you can find me at www.1990something.com or Joe Banga 860 on IG.
You heard it here first, folks. So tell me, when you were growing up as a kid, as a little boy, you told me earlier that you went through something traumatic with your brother. Would you like to talk about that? And how that affected you growing up?
My little brother, shout out to Nathan, man. He had cancer. You know what I'm saying? There was a bunch of stuff going on. Like, you know the little project, the little dumpsters that be in the projects?
Yes.
That everybody go put their garbage in or whatever?
Yes.
That fell on his stomach.
Jesus.
As a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I got to see that, and that was crazy. And then after that, he ended up winding up having cancer. So my mother was in and out the hospital for like 3 years. So, you know, me and my middle brother, Josh, we had to just kind of, you know, like, she was always around. Don't get me wrong. She was never a bad parent or whatever, but she always had to care for the baby. That was the baby. That was, the baby of the group. So she always, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to that. And, you know, we still with our grandparents from the north end of Hartford. And it was a lot going on with that. But, you know, we definitely made the best out of that situation.
And he survived.
Yeah, and he definitely survived.
That's what's most important. And he's good today.
He's good. He's in Rhode Island right now. So, God bless. God is great. You know what I mean?
God bless
He's
him.
a veterinarian.
God bless him.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So anytime I got my dogs or whatever going through, you know what I'm saying, we get them free shots, all that, you know, we in the building.
Oh, my goodness. You're a dog dad?
What? Not yet. I was a dog dad.
Oh.
I had to give him up. Yeah. Because of the kids, man. Like, I can't come home to, like, 2 in the morning to shit on the floor.
Oh, yeah, no.
Nah, like, that's y'all duties.
That
ain't mine.
My daughter wants a dog, and I really feel like it's going to be on me.
Yes, it will be on you. It's good for 2 weeks, and then it just becomes all on you. So it's like, nah, you know, I got to work. I got to do what I got to do for the fam. Make sure everything is good. I can't afford to take care of a dog right now.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I don't want to do that.
So I made sure I went to a good home, a sturdy home. I don't believe in animal cruelty.
No.
Good, sturdy home. And we good.
Do you want more kids?
More kids?
Yeah.
No.
Joe.
I'm being honest.
Why?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's the answer. I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind one more.
A girl dad. You would be a good girl dad.
Yeah, I would like a girl dad. I would like to see how I would react to being a girl dad.
I think you'd be great.
Yeah.
You wear your heart in your sleeve, so I think you'd be great.
Yeah, definitely do.
All right, so for my final question, I want to know, tell me 5 things that you feel make up a great father.
5 things that make up a great father is standing on business. This is a double whammy. Principles and morals. You gotta have that as a person in general. If you don't have principles and morals, I can't mess with you. I can't deal with you. Financial discipline. And also pride. Being prideful on what you stand for. Being prideful of your purpose. Being prideful on your work. Whatever you decide to do, just make sure you do it at your best. And just make sure you be great at it.
Well said. Thank you so much for coming to sit down and talk with me today.
Nah, thank y'all for having me. Appreciate y'all.
Anytime. Well, everyone, that's a wrap for Parental Vision Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Tiana Caprice. Until next time.